Just bought this for 1,500 bucks. 12-foot mower. It was pretty smooth at 80 miles an hour. Where this is the most jacked up, and I got a plan maybe to address some of this rot if we can get this straight. Gonna have to get nasty with it. I'm Bobby J. Welcome back to the channel. We got attachment madness going on. Now, on a skid steer, we definitely call them attachments, right? Now, in agriculture with tractors, we don't call them attachments. We call them implements. Anyway, back to where we're going. What we got here, all right, is we've got ourselves a Verismo 12-foot mower. And I picked this thing up for a song. Pretty darn cheap. 1,500 bucks to be exact. I'm kind of proud of that. Sort of. Because let's get into the bad. These would go, if this mower's in good shape, it's worth $5,000–6,000 on the used market here in California. Pretty, I would say, pretty fair. That would be a fair price. Like I said, I picked it up for 1,500 bucks. Multiple issues with it. It had this stupid kit that someone tried to build for it to be able to go down the road long ways, hooked up to the back of the pickup or the tractor. Just bought this for 1,500 bucks. 12-foot mower. Well, I made it. How are we doing back here? Oh, son of a... Huh. Never even knew that happened. It was pretty smooth at 80 miles an hour. We don't roll that way. We just put it on the back of the tractor, load it on the trailer, turn the emergency light bar and the flags and everything, and rock and roll over with, and try not to hit anyone. So I took all that crap off of this thing, and it appears to have done some structural damage underneath because this thing was not designed to have wheels on each side of it with a tongue at the other end and to go down the road over railroad tracks and our quality California roads with holes this big and this deep. So, like I said, we got kind of some warpage underneath. First time I hooked up this thing to the tractor and tried to run it, we went bam, 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 bam underneath, and it was ugly. So, like I said, we're going to drop the rotor out the bottom of this mower. We're going to flip the mower shell upside down, and we're going to look in here and see what this liner looks like, and we're going to do some welding. All right, we got the British wagon fired up here. Yeah, hopefully I got everything loose. Let's see what happens. Almost, but not quite. There we go, that's better. All right, now let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Now she's wedgied down right there. Come on, baby. Hoping I can drop this thing out. Oh, like that right there. Okay. All right, now let's try to pick this thing up and get it off of there. Okay, there's the rotor. And in order to get that rotor back in, I may possibly get stuck having to take one of the bearings off. So I got some wiggle room. Now, oh. All right. What do I want to do here? We want to go a little further? I think we kind of need to go a little further. We need to get this thing all the way. You don't suppose. Oh! Did it land on the blocks? It looks like it. I think I see it on the blocks. Not bad. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think we found what our problem is. This is all eaten up in here. It's all going to have to be replaced. And then underneath here, let's see. This is where we're getting our trouble. And right in here, you can see kind of the dark spots. That's where we have contact with, oh yeah, really right there too, with the tines on the rotor. So I gotta evaluate this for a minute. So here's our scenario. As you can see, we got a nice smile to this front piece right here. Now, that is what is I'm not even more than likely. This is the cause of my contact. That rotor that sits across here, and it wanting to bang into the front of the shield or the housing in here. It's like 99.9, not because there's a small hole, but because this is pushed down in the front. So here's what the plan is. We're gonna see if we can straighten this out. Now had big plans, start cutting stuff out, but you know what? This is the really only major problem other than some rot. And I got a plan maybe to address some of this rot if we can get this straight. Now, 21 3/4. Sure, 21 3/4. Now, where this is the most jacked up, we're gonna line up right here where the 3-point arm hooks up. We're down all the way to basically 20 and a half. Wow. So we got some serious drop. Let's see what we can do to try to see if we can straighten this. Expected, that didn't work out. The resistance to straightening out is more than what the mower weighs. Not a surprise. So, gonna have to get nasty with her. see what we got here. Doing this again. Got 21 5/8. 21 3/4. And 21 7/8. Okay. Okay, now the plan is we need to suck this whole thing down and collapse that in. So I'm gonna cut this, start out cutting this all out here, getting this crap out of the way, and then we'll see if we can get this collapsed down where it's supposed to be with the rest of it, and then we're gonna see about maybe getting all this junk angle iron and everything off. Here's the thing, you see her working on this mower outside. You know, you feel bad for the guys stuck inside the shop and everything. You don't get to get outside and experience the warmth of the sun, you know, shining on your face, you know, kind of like this. You know, nice and clear, beautiful weather. All right, now let's see if we can mill ourselves out a couple of notches here real quick. Oh, we're going. All right. Okay, there's our piece of steel. We're notched out because the apron piece of rubber basically goes all the way across the length of this thing. We don't want to lose these bolt holes. So by the time we put this apron in here, that's going to cover a lot of this up. And this will basically beef this up good enough that we shouldn't have any issues. We'll clean this up some more, fill all this back in. We'll be mowing in no time. All right, we call this number the 15-minute auction rebuild. Let's do it. Look at that. See, I sprayed them I got about an 8 or 9 foot cast to make in the center of this green, but this is why I wanted a 12-footer. We're getting it a little bit extra on the outside. We're getting all of this mowed. I like it. There we go. Well, that's a wrap. Comment. Tell me what you think. We'll see you on the next one.